Alright. Um, we want to, I'm going to write, let's see, this is 4 times 8. This, I guess I'm just going to write it like this. This is 2. We're going to go ahead and break this down. 2 times 2, and then this 8 right here is going to be 2 times 2 times 2. So the biggest part, whoops, yeah, well, I needed to put an x here also. And it's all raised to the 4th power. The biggest part of this stuff is just factoring these things, breaking these things down. And of course, this 81, which was the 9 times 9, can actually be written, 9 is 3 times 3, and this 9 is 3 times 3. So you'd have 4 3's, so 2 times 3 to the 4th. Plus, now we're going to take 4 of these 2's and we'll have to leave one of them here. So this is going to be 2 to the 4th times 2 times x. And the reason we're doing 4 here is because we've got our exponent is it's all raised to the 1/4 power, and we know that when we multiply 1/4 times 4 we're going to get 1. Alright, so let's do that. 3/4, I guess there's no sense in skipping steps at this point. Sometimes that's the reason we don't understand math, is because too many steps have been skipped. Need to add the plus sign there. And a lot of students, that's usually their biggest complaint. So now we have 3 to the 4th, and it's all raised to the 1/4, so you can multiply, so you're going to be left with 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and make that jump and get everything back in radical form. Okay, and so this becomes plus 2 times 4 roots of 2 to the x. And now what we can do is go ahead, and since both these are the same, now we can add their coefficients. And so this becomes 5 times 4 roots of 2x, and that's as far as we can go. So the big part of this is factoring the 162 and the 32. Yeah, that's usually the struggle. Alright. 1 over the square root of 2 plus 5 times the square root of 2. So to get this radical out of the denominator, you multiply the bottom by the square root of 2 and the top by the square root of 2. And that's going to be the square root of 2 over square root of 2 times square root of 2 is just 2 plus 5 square roots of 2. So what we have now is we have a half plus 5. In other words, if I were to factor out that square root of 2, we'd be left with a half plus 5. So now we're down to solving a fraction here. So that's 10, 11, and of course I write that 11 on this side over 2. Right, 11 times square root of 2 over 2.